There we go. Finally, pause the music. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I want to talk about something that inspires me, something that fuels my passion. That's business. Business skills that are required for business, and well, my thoughts so far. So, for a lot of those that know me, I enjoy learning about business. I enjoy learning new skills, new tricks of the trade, if you would. And I love using them every day. There's something new that you can learn, something new that you can apply every single day, and it's fantastic. Something I enjoy so far, something I've been listening to for a while, is Masterclass. Really good. Excuse me. It is a wonderful website, a wonderful app you can actually download and listen to these successful influencers. For example, like Gordon Ramsay is one of them, Wolfgang Puck, um, just to name a couple. Chris, I forget his last name. He's a negotiator, one that I've been listening to for a while. And a lot of his training, his topics that he shares, I'll be sharing today. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of, some of the topics that he shares, I'll be sharing a little bit today. And being able to apply them and use them in my life has been very beneficial for my work ethic, and helping those around me. Business is a wonderful thing to know and learn. I would say knowing business would be the second best thing to know. The first would have to be an understanding of accounting, having a good financial, what's that word? Have a good understanding of finances, and make sure that your own personal finances are in order before you start a business. The reason I say this is a lot of people start a business. Don't get me wrong, some are very successful, but they start a business without making sure they have the finances they need. So you kind of need to figure, if you're renting a space, have 3 to 4 months of rent planned. So if you're not making money within that time, you can come up with new ideas while still being able to pay that rent, pay the utilities that you're also racking up. I'm forgetting the words that I wanted to use, but just have that financial mindset first. If you need to take a course on accounting, make sure that you have, again, a really good grasp of finances, being able to save money, invest in assets and not liabilities. But the second part is business. And that's what I want to talk about today. Finances we'll probably talk about later this week. I already forgot my schedule. So, memory is the next thing. You have to remember the schedule you set. So, getting into business, the first and the most important, have a plan and help people understand your plan. So, if you're starting a business, if you're starting something that you enjoy, something that was your passion, and you're growing, for example, make sure you have a solid goal, something that will drive you to start your business, something that will drive you to help people understand your goal. Last night, I was giving a motivational talk to my crew, or my team, and that was one big aspect. that I shared, one very profound message was have a goal. Yes, I understand that we're all a certain age. I'm not going to let everyone know what their ages are, but we're all a certain age. If we don't have a defined, structured goal, something that drives us to do our best, to grow better, to learn more, then we really have to sit down and think about ourselves, think what we want to do, what we want to grow. And then for me, I challenge everyone that is sitting down thinking about this, write it out with a pen and paper. Create those neural links in your brain so that you can visualize, that you can become a magnet and bring those goals, those opportunities into your life. So, again, have a plan, have a goal, and make sure people can understand that plan, which takes me into the next: articulate your ideas, explain your vision. So, if you have a wonderful goal, a wonderful plan, something that's going to change people's lives, like Tony Robbins, Joseph McClendon III, Napoleon Hill before he passed away, they all have these plans and these goals to help people, to help them achieve something else, to achieve the best they can be. If you have something like that, if you have a goal or a plan, you have to articulate it. Articulating, communicating to closure, making sure everyone understands what's going on is vital. Because if you have a team, a good example is my current working or my my current work. We have some very unique people with very different opinions of how things should be ran. We have one gentleman that is supposed to be listening to all this, creating a plan for the whole store, right? And acting on it. One plan, not one plan per person. This has happened too often within the last couple months, where we've had a good plan. I shared my thoughts, he shared his thoughts, and long story short, we had a plan together. He talked to somebody else. They created a plan that was very similar to the one that we talked about. I started working, started moving forward with that plan. Halfway through, I got stopped. Halfway through, the other person got stopped. And everything just crumbled. We started not quite fighting, but trying to figure out what was going on, because we were all trying to work as hard and efficient as we could, which is a good thing. But we both had different plans. We were both doing something different. We weren't working together, we were working separately. So make sure when you have a plan, when you have a vision, you articulate it, and everyone that you're talking to understands. So your workers, if you're a small business right now, your family, if they're helping you, make sure they understand your vision, your goals, your plan, so that they can help you achieve it. For those that are in a business like myself, start talking to others. Make sure that everyone is on the same page and you're not just shooting from the hip trying to help the manager or help the person that you just talked to achieve their goal, but at the same time losing sight of what the actual plan is or was. Again, quick recap. Create a plan. Get a goal. Something that will push you forward. And once you have that plan, that goal, articulate it with your team. If you don't have a team, articulate it with yourself. Make sure you understand every aspect that you want to change or that you want to work on. Make sure you understand it 100%. If you understand it 90%, I would say that's good enough. Go out there and do it. Because you will not know until you try. The third thing that I have is question everything. So you have a plan, you have a goal, you've articulated it to your people, to your employees, to your family members, to those helping you, to yourself. You understand it, they understand it, everyone's working together. Question everything. As soon as it starts, as soon as you start rolling, as soon as you start moving, start asking, what's going on? How's everyone feeling? How's product going? Or how's product going? How's product doing? How's this doing on the market? So on and so forth, so that you can have a better understanding of what's going on accurately. And then as you're doing this, the next skill that you need to build is how to amaze your customers. And this is where I kind of get these two. I shouldn't say get them mixed up. These two, I really want to say, are on the same tier. So it's really, they're both the third skill, because you need to be able to amaze your customers at the same time question how can they enjoy it more, if that makes sense. So amaze them so that I'm sorry, I'm kind of reading my notes that I took last night. Um, okay. So yes. So it's still the same thing. I'm sorry. I was reading through these at glance. I saw something that was a little odd. But as you're doing this, as you're building relationships with your customers, with your clients, make sure you can amaze them. You can ask them, it's like, hey, I know you've purchased this. What do you like about it? What have you enjoyed about it so far? Be on the positive, and they will reciprocate and give you the same answers. This goes back to question everything. But to amaze them is to then use their responses, take their feedback. Don't take it personally. Take it as something you can change and grow on. And that way, down the line, you can influence more. You can amaze more customers. The last and possibly the most important to work on, the skills that we need, learn how to influence and persuade. To be known for who you are and the impact you give. So we have a lot of influencers. I've talked about this with a lot of people recently. And yes, a lot of the guys that I talk to are either power lifters, weight trainers, so on, people that are in the gym frequently. A lot of influencers that do weights, that promote certain proteins, that promote who knows what. It could be anything. You could name it. A lot of the bodybuilders, they are getting on steroids so they can get results quick, so that they can show so they can show fake results. But here's the key. If you take what they're doing, their influence, their influential power, their persuasion, and change it so that you can learn from it and then use it and apply it to everything you're doing, you're already a step ahead of most people. Les Brown grew up in a time where there was a saying, you create a rat trap. You create the best rat trap, people will be knocking on your door to buy it from you. Well, he has said that has changed drastically. If you have a good marketing campaign, if you're good at marketing, at persuasion, influencing, you can have people sleeping at your doorstep, at your store doorstep, for something they have never even touched. iPhone, cell phones, computers. For the longest time, people have never touched them because of marketing campaigns, ads, a lot of various publications influencing or influence. I can't say the word right now. A lot of persuading happened, and people started buying computers. We now have laptops. We have supercomputers at our fingertips that have touchscreens. We have come within 30 years a very long way, and it's going to get better or it's going to get worse. But going back to marketing, that's the power you need to have, is know how to market well so that people will want to keep coming back, reoccurring customers. I don't really like. So Tony Robbins says you don't want customers, you want fans, because fans will follow you around. They will. They can buy whatever you want. Oh no, raving fans. Excuse me. Raving fans is what you want, because they will buy, they will promote whatever it is you have. Anytime that they can hear you talk, see a product that you're promoting and share it with their friends, it gives them, well, it opens up their, I was about to say endorphins. It gives them a shot of, not energy. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the words I wanted to say, but it helps them feel fulfilled so that they'll continue doing it. So again, those are the 5 skills that right now I think a lot of us need to develop. The 6th is up there. The 6th should probably be the first now that I think of it. Practice listening. Not listening to listen. Not listening to hear the person talk and just go, okay, sure, yeah, no, that's not going to happen again, no, and do something completely different. Practice active listening. Listen to what they're saying. Mirror the person. Make sure you understand what they're saying, their concerns, their issues that they're trying to overcome. Whatever it may be, make sure you listen to it in depth, you understand, and at the time, you put silence where silence is due, so that you can help that person either later on in their life, later down the road, whatever it may be. Help them out. In this life, we do it together. We work together every day. A lot of those in retail. We come across hundreds, if not thousands, of people each day. Customer service is a fantastic place to practice active listening, to start mesmerizing and amazing customers or clients that come through. Practice articulation. Don't so much share your plan with the people, but just start talking to them. Make sure they understand what the business that you're working for, what their goals are, what their plan is. And have fun. Just enjoy what you're doing. Business skills are developable, are able to be developed. So work on creating that plan that will change lives, because you are the only person that has those ideas, that has those plans. Just going to check. Okay. I had my mic covered, so I thought I had it off again. Anyway, develop those plans. Question everything along the way. Make sure to articulate your vision so that people helping you will understand. They'll be able to know what they need to do. Amaze your customers. Make sure to be just out there. Make sure to be listening, actively listening to your customers so that they can be they can become raving fans. I'm sorry I'm stumbling right now. I don't know why I'm a little tired, but again, these are a few of the business skills that I think need to be developed amongst us all so that we can communicate better, we can communicate to closure, and the businesses that we're all developing, that we're all creating, can thrive. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Thankfully, today I did not have my mic off like I did yesterday for half of the stream. But thank you guys again. I do appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be a little later start, so it's going to be 2 o'clock. But again, I'll catch you then. Have a wonderful day. Oh, that's not. There we go. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll leave this up here for the next few seconds. So if you guys are interested, check out my Instagram because that's where all these are saved. Twitter, I'm having a couple issues with. But please go ahead and check it out when you have a chance. And as always, this is SL Stride on Twitch, Apex Kuroshia. And yes, I do speak Japanese.